about technology in Haiti. I think most of us in the room, we are very tired of listening that the pace of technology is really unstable. So the world is moving in such a way that today, even our weight is being transformed to one and zeros, or zeros and one. I mean, technology is like what is moving the world today. And once it says sometime that whatever you're thinking, it's it. The it there refers to IT. So everything is trying to be, connected to IT today. So many countries are just involved in the technology development in the world. And the developing countries also, somehow, they are touched by technology. And Haiti, as a developing country, is also moving with technology. Slow, but we are moving. So, before starting, my name is Pierre Lovens Merolien. I'm from Haiti. I'm Humphrey Fellow. The Humphrey Fellowship program is a development program that going to the US mid-career accomplished professional to spend 1 year here in the US taking experience and taking credit classes. So I was the only Haitian selected this year to represent my country in the program. So my background is technology, and then I spent 6 years working as ICT product specialist for a private company back home. So before we start about technology, let's try to see what we're going to review. We're going to review where is Haiti, why I'm trying to expand the impact of technology in Haiti, what is the the shape of the economy in Haiti, and then we'll go to the evolution of technology in Haiti, and then we see the opportunities and the challenges that we have, and then we conclude. So before we started, we'd like to point out that Haiti is a Caribbean country. We share borders, borders with Dominican Republic, and then we are very close to Cuba. And then in the other side of Haiti, down the map, I think we are very next to Florida, part of the US. So this is Haiti. Now, talking about Haiti, we know Haiti is a poor country, but how? What does the data say about Haiti? Currently, we have a GDP of $8.2 billion. This information is for the year 2016. And the growth, the GDP growth for that year was 1.5, and the inflation is 13.3. So you can see there why the country is considered very poor, because we have a very low growth of GDP, and then we have a very high inflation rate. And when I was a little boy, I was always taught that Haiti is the agricultural, the farming countries, and then this has changed over the time because many people left the countryside, they go to the big cities. So there's a shift also in the shape of the economy of Haiti. Instead of being now a very big farming country, we become to be a service country. This stat shows. So we have few people farming for the country. Before I go deep to the conversation today, I want to say that I don't have information to share for 1 hour. I could, but I decided to have like 20-25 minutes of presentation, then we'll discuss. So we can discuss. So in Haiti, we started to have technology very early in the 1960s year with the creation of the first telecom company in Haiti. Then it was Telecommunication SA, but the short name for it is Telecom. We had this created in the 60s. This entity was like a mixture of private and government investment to build the company in Haiti. It was the only company in Haiti from the 60s to 98. So from there, this year we had 2 new companies created in Haiti. One was Haiti, the other one was Comcel. And that year the competition started to burn there because we had 2 private investments and they were very huge. But at that time, we had from 98 to 2005, we still had in Haiti like a very high rate of communication because we had to pay for the outgoing calls, we had to pay also for the incoming calls. Until 2005, with Digicel, which is a company that operates in 22 countries in the Caribbean, they initiated the activities in Haiti, and then they opened the market in such a way that the rate comes very low. When Digicel came, we free the market in such a way that we don't pay for the incoming call, we pay only for the outgoing call. But we still have to pay for the incoming, very high rate for the SMS, such short messages. Over the time, we decided to decrease the rate for the outgoing SMS. And then in 2005, GSL came as the biggest investment in technology in Haiti. But then in 2007, before 2010, we had a shock in the market. Teleco, the first mixture private and public-private partnership telecom company, they went out. They exit the market, leaving around 2,000 people jobless. That's created a very big shock in the country because we're already very poor, and then we have that many people left without a job. But in 2010, the government, the Haitian government together with the Vietnamese government, they opened a cooperation and they created a new company in Haiti. The name is the National Communication SA, which is NATCOM. So the Haitian government has 60% of the actions of this company, and the Vietnamese government has the other 40% of the action of the company. But in 2012, Digicel bought Comcel. And previously, Hightel, I think it was in 2011, they also been bought, and then they exit the market. So because Digicel bought Comcel, and then Hightel doesn't exist anymore, today we have only two full technology operators in Haiti. I mean full because I'm going to explain, because we have, like in Haiti, we have two types of service providers. We have the complete service provider, and then we have some who are only dedicated to internet service. So we have only those two providing service. And this is the part for the ISP, which is the internet service provider. The ISP story is a bit different because yes, we have Teleco also providing internet, but in the 90s, we had MCI in Haiti providing service only to the US Embassy and then the US Mission in Haiti. We had MCI. But because MCI had a big network, there was another company called Intel Focus. They decided, oh yeah, we can take advantage of this, we can open a partnership with them to use their network to provide service to the public. So we had the Intel Focus with a partnership with MCI, offering also internet service to Haiti. And then in the other hand, we have, this is the biggest private investment in Haiti, ACN, Alpha Communication Network. They started also to provide service, internet service only in Haiti. We also have Access Haiti, also private, created by Haitian. And we have HiNet. There's a trick here. HiNet and Access Haiti, they are the same, they are for the same, belong to the same owner. They created this like distraction to put in the head of people that there is a competition. So in the public's mind is that Access Haiti provides better service, but HiNet is cheaper. So they created the competition among themselves, so people still believe it. And then we have Digicel, which is one of the last companies came to the market, and then we have NATCOM. And Digicel was, as I said, starting 2005 and NATCOM in 2010. So why I started to explain where communication comes from in Haiti and what can be the opportunities for somebody to want to invest in Haiti is because we are a small country, but we are overpopulated. We are around 11 million people in Haiti. And what a very interesting fact about Haiti is that approximately 43% of the population is under 18. So we are a very young population. And then you know, the youth, they are hungry for technology. So it's a very good market for people to come invest. And then if you look at the population ranking among the Caribbean countries, Haiti is number 3 in size in terms of population. So some investment in Haiti and technology in Haiti, it's a good business for whoever wants to invest there. Important data about Haiti also is the usage, the internet usage. compared to the other countries in the region. Currently, we are like, we have only 7% of our population using internet, in terms of the region. While Cuba, I was surprised when I was doing the research to see that Cuba has 20% of its population using internet, while the Dominican Republic is far ahead with 33%. And also I was surprised to see Jamaica has only 9%. Why I was surprised is because in Jamaica, not only Digicel, which is the biggest company in Haiti, has its headquarters in Jamaica, but also there are many service providers like Flow and other, I don't even know the name. But I was surprised to see only 9% of this population has access to the internet. So not only Haiti is a very good market for investment in technology today, it's also all the Caribbean countries actually represent a very good market for technology. So if you look at the market rate here, this is on mobile subscriber. People who has a phone to make call at least. If we see here, Haiti has like 70% of its population having access to telephone. But how many of them have access to internet? We're gonna see this next slide. It's only 11% of the population. Again, there's a big gap here. So there's a need for investment in internet service in Haiti. So service providers, international, they are very welcome in Haiti to invest in the market. Now, what does the sector represent for the economy of the country? This data, unfortunately, I could not update it. I was trying to update it. I could not update it. I have it as for 2011. And between the top 5 biggest taxpayers to the government, we had two telecommunication companies in Haiti back in 2011, among the top 5, with Digicel, the #1 telecommunication company in Haiti, being the biggest. So that means the potentiality for the country to benefit from investment in the field of technology in Haiti is very huge. See? And yeah. One of the biggest challenges we have in Haiti is the regulation. It's very difficult for somebody to go in Haiti and say, I want to invest in technology. Why? Because I think the latest version that we have for our regulation is like 1987. And then we can imagine when we had our regulation, our first regulation, which is the latest we're using still, the internet was not even so popular in the world. I think the internet started to be very popular in '96, right? So we still need to work there. We have a lot of to do there because we don't. Today, everybody's talking. I think when I was reading an article the other day, I think since the internet is moving so fast, people are thinking about now not only about providing service, now we're thinking about protecting information. Haiti has missed all the revolutions. The latest revolution was the technological one. And I think we are about to lose the next thing in the world because we have a very old regulation. And I think that's where I personally would like to work a lot for my country, to help improve the regulation we have to get today. Why we don't have enough or more investment in Haiti is because we have a lot of confidence from the actors and from the investors because they don't trust the country. We always have like political issues in the country, so people don't want to risk their money. So going to Haiti to invest money is a big risk. And Dennis O'Brien, the owner of Digicel Haiti, he explained in one interview that he had when he decided to invest in Haiti, people say, are you crazy? All his friends were asking him, why do you want to invest in that country where we had in less than 10 years, we don't know how many government, how many presidents, how many issues. Are you crazy? He said, I want to invest there because my heart wants me to do something in that country. So from there, I have a reflection. I said, oh, investment and heart. So how do we match that? Because I'm putting my money because my heart tells me or because I see a need of making money. So I think it's both, kind of both. You invest what you feel like doing and what you think also you have a market. And then, believe it or not, in Haiti we have a market for investment because of all the reasons I explained earlier. And also because they like the country, it's a big investment. Because of the list of O'Brien investment in Haiti, today we have Marriott Hotel in Haiti. He also bought this investment in Haiti together with Digital. That's big. One of the challenges we have in Haiti is corruption. Corruption is whatever you try to do in Haiti, like all the places they are corrupted. I'm like ashamed saying telling it, but it's the truth. And then this prevent a big progress in the technological environment in Haiti. However, technology also can help to solve this corruption issue. So what is an issue for development of the technology in Haiti can be solved by technology. This is strange, right? So one of my advocacy personally is trying to encourage my country to do the switch. Go and invest in technology. Do whatever you can to encourage people to go invest in technology, and then we'll use this tool to fight corruption. Because corruption, everybody knows what it can generate, right? So a very corrupt country cannot be developed. It's impossible. Because all the money of the country is going for the right. And then we would like also, I think the government needs to invest more in Haiti, because I put this point is because when I check in Haiti, we don't have a national backbone. We don't have a big government investment in Haiti. We have digital, buying internet from the US, bringing it overseas to a niche and distribute it to Haiti. And then we have NatCom, we also do the same. And all the other internet service providers, they get their service from Dominican Republic and they share it. So we don't really have a government implication in the investment in the technology in Haiti. So because of that, I think those are the main challenges that we have in order to make technology a reality in Haiti. So as final thought, from what I've seen, my observation is that, as I said previously, investing in technology is investing in fighting against corruption. It's boost the economy of the country, and in such a way, it's encouraging the economic growth of the country. Thank you for your time. It was short, and then questions.